Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out his vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He has loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible Swiss sword. His truth is marching on.
Good evening, everybody. Red-blooded American here. It's pretty late, but I wanted to make a short video and get up as soon as I could. Wanted to give you a little preview of what's coming up. The other day, I got a case of what Tom Gresham from Gun Talk, what he would refer to as a case of G.A.S. G.A.S. is gun acquisition syndrome. Long story short, I wandered into Tri-State Pawn in Texarkana. Awesome pawn shop, great guys. Wandered in there and they gave me a great deal on this. It's a DPMS LR 308 Oracle. I've been wanting to try one of these out for a long time. I was looking at it. They made me a deal I couldn't refuse. Walked out the door with it. A 16-inch direct impingement carbine in 308 Winchester or 7.62 NATO, and I've got a whole series of videos coming on this rifle. Going to try it out. I'm going to try my best to not like it. I'm going to try my best to find a reason to not like it. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I'm kind of liking it right now. Going to wait and see how it performs, how it shoots. I'm going to start out, keep it stock. Going to shoot iron sights. I've got 500 rounds of 147 grain full metal jacket coming from Freedom Munition that we're going to run through this thing and see how it performs. Later, going to do some accuracy testing with some hand loads, probably shooting some Berger hybrids or some Sierra Match Kings. We're going to see, haven't decided what yet. But that's coming up, so stay tuned, be watching. Also, real quick, I wanted to share something with you. I wanted to share with you a story from the American Rifleman from November 2015. I had some back issues. I like to read while I'm waiting to pick up my little girl from school, and I wanted to share this story with you. This story pertains to one of my earlier vehicles, so let me just read it real quick. It's from the Armed Citizen section of the Rifleman magazine. A church employee with a right to carry permit used his gun to scare off an attacker near the Sacred Heart of Jesus Church in Boulder, Colorado. A female parishioner was in the parking lot when her estranged husband confronted her with a knife and threatened to slit her throat. A church employee who was walking to his car at the time witnessed the assault. He pulled out his handgun and told the man to leave the woman alone. The estranged husband fled but was later captured by police and faces charges of attempted first-degree murder, first-degree assault, and felony menacing. The woman was taken to a hospital and treated for an abdominal stab wound. No charges will be brought against the armed citizen. Many of you know that I am a pastor. That's my full-time job. I'm a pastor of a church. And I carry a gun every day, but especially anytime that we are at church, I'm carrying my gun. Why? We get a lot of kids in our church that we pick up on our bus ministry that are abused and molested. We are constantly getting reports from children, constantly trying to advocate for children and work to get them the help they need. We get battered women that have been abused or are actively being abused, and we want them to know that when they come through the doors of this church, you are safe. Myself and always one other person are always carrying, always looking for that threat to keep the people in our congregation safe. We're going to protect those who can't protect themselves. And at the end of the day, man, isn't that what it's all about? Thanks for joining me. Hope you have a great evening. See you back soon.
His truth is marching.